Jiangbei City. At noon, in Qingfeng restaurant. The woman had an oval-shaped face and jet black hair, scoring 85 points for appearance. She casually sized up Lin Fan, who was sitting opposite her. With the way he was dressed, he looked like he ran a roadside stall. A look of disdain appeared on her face. After a while, the woman said in an arrogant tone, "Let me introduce myself. My name is Chiaia. I'm 23 years old this year. I graduated from 211 University, and my annual salary is 200,000 yuan. Lin Fan said, "My name's Lin Fan. I'm 23 years old. I'm a high school graduate, and my monthly salary is 4,000 yuan. Oh, Chiaia replied casually, and the disdain on her face grew. At the same time, she started to blame her mother for getting someone like him to be her blind date. Even though Lin Fan was slightly handsome, what could his good looks be used for? He was not educated. He needed to have a good job. Lin Fan was not worthy of her. Chiaia picked up the glass of fruit juice in front of her and casually drank it. Lin Fan had to admit that Chiaia was indeed very pretty. However, Lin Fan could hear her arrogant tone and see her disdainful expression. Lin Fan was not a bootlicker. Even if others looked down on him, he could not be bothered. The two of them sat opposite each other without saying a word. The atmosphere was a little heavy. Ding! Ding! At that moment, Lin Fan's phone started vibrating. He took out his phone and saw that he had received a strange message. Ding! You've received 7 billion red packets. Do you want to collect them? Lin Fan could not help but laugh. 7 billion red packets? Doesn't this mean that almost everyone in the world gave me a red packet? Cell phone advertisements nowadays were too exaggerated. Normally, Lin Fan would have closed the advertisement. However, at that moment, the extremely bored Lin Fan was filled with curiosity. He clicked confirm. To kill time, he wanted to see what kind of content would appear next. Ding! Ding! The next moment, a dazzling red light appeared on the phone screen. A red packet appeared on the screen. Lin Fan clicked open. Ding! Congratulations, you've received 19,999 yuan. Then, another red packet appeared on the screen. Lin Fan clicked open again. Ding! Congratulations, you've received 99 yuan. Then, a new red packet appeared on the screen. Lin Fan couldn't help but wonder, could this be a program that constantly makes red packets appear? If so, then it was a little lame. At the thought of this, Lin Fan wanted to close the app and leave. However, at this moment, his phone vibrated slightly. The bank had sent 2 consecutive text notifications. Notice from Merchant Bank, 19,999 yuan was deposited into your account at 12 p.m. Notice from Merchant Bank, 99 yuan was deposited into your account at 12 p.m. Lin Fan's heart skipped a beat. These two sums of money were actually the sums of the 2 red packets that he just received. Wait. Was it not an advertisement? The red packets were real? Lin Fan was both excited and confused as he clicked open another red packet. Ding! Congratulations, you've received 29,999 yuan. Ding! Congratulations, you've received 2,000 yuan. Ding! Congratulations, you have obtained professional driving skills. Your unparalleled driving skills give you a unique charm. Ding! Congratulations, you have received 5 yuan. Lin Fan kept clicking open on the screen. At the same time, the bank also kept sending text messages to him. He understood now, that these were all real red packets. Chiaia, who was sitting across from him, saw that Lin Fan had not spoken for a long time and was instead tapping on his phone screen. She could not help but frown. Chiaia stretched her neck and glanced at Lin Fan's phone screen. Congratulations, you've received 5 yuan. Seeing this, she was startled. Chiaia was both angry and disdainful. After all, she was a highly educated beauty who was also a high earner. This man was not taking the opportunity to chat with her but instead focused on snatching red packets that were only worth a few yuan. Chiaia stood up and said coldly, "I'm sure you've realized that we're not suitable for each other. I have something to do later, so I'll be leaving first." Then, she got up and prepared to leave. Ding! Congratulations, you've received a Lamborghini Aventador. When Lin Fan wanted to continue opening red packets, the time on his phone changed to 12:01 p.m. Then, a dialog box popped up on the screen. Prompt: there are still 23 hours and 59 minutes until the next red packet. Note: for every 10,000 yuan you spend, you can immediately receive a red packet. Lin Fan slowly put his phone back into his pocket. At this moment, he found a car key in his pocket. The key to the Lamborghini. When he opened one of the red packets, he had indeed received a Lamborghini. However, how did the car keys get into his pocket? The red packets were all real. Chiaia glanced at Lin Fan, who was still staring at his phone in a daze. She thought that he was still busy claiming red packets that were only worth a few yuan. Her heart was filled with even more disdain. Chiaia did not stay any longer. She swayed her hips and strode outside. At this moment, there were many people standing at the door. They looked at a cool supercar not far away with eyes full of amazement. A Lamborghini. Moreover, it's a Lamborghini Aventador. It costs 10 million yuan in the country. The silver-gray color makes it look so cool. I can't believe there's such a car in Jiangbei. I wonder which god-level tycoon owns it? An internet celebrity in a hot dress even walked in front of the Lamborghini, flirtatiously posing and constantly taking selfies. Chiaia looked at the supercar with envy. When Chiaia saw Lin Fan walk out of the restaurant, her expression immediately became one of extreme annoyance. She had already said that they were not compatible, so why was he still shamelessly following her? I drove here myself. I don't need you to send me back. As she spoke, Chiaia waved the BMW car keys in her hand. She wanted Lin Fan to know the difference between the two of them. She had a BMW, while he could not even afford a car. I didn't say I was going to send you home, Lin Fan said. He then took out the keys to his Lamborghini and pressed it gently. The car's lights lit up and the car horn sounded. Then, he strode to the Lamborghini, opened the door, and sat in it. Lin Fan rarely drove, and he had never driven a supercar. However, the moment he sat in the Lamborghini, he seemed to be a veteran who had driven for decades. He knew the car like the back of his hand. It was amazing. The female internet celebrity who was standing in front of the car and taking selfies saw Lin Fan enter the car. She exclaimed in her heart, "He's handsome and rich." The internet celebrity leaned over the car window excitedly and said, "Hey, handsome. Do you want to go for a meal together?" "I've just eaten," Lin Fan said. "How about we go to the movies together, then?" "There are quite a few good movies showing now," the internet celebrity said again. "I'm sorry, I still have something to do later," Lin Fan said. "Handsome, let's add each other on WeChat," the internet celebrity called out to him again. However, Lin Fan had already rolled up the car window and started the engine. He did not hear what the internet celebrity said. As he stepped on the gas, the Lamborghini shot out like a cannonball. "What?" Chiaia saw everything. N0v3LTR0VE served as the original host for this chapter's release on NoV3LB1N. She was completely stunned. Lin Fan actually drove away in a supercar. He just had a meal with her. He was on a blind date with her. However, she actually rejected him. If she were to marry Lin Fan, I won't have to work hard anymore. How regretful. Endless regret filled her heart. Chiaia only felt a burst of pain in her chest. Ring, ring, ring. At this moment, the phone in Chiao's pocket rang with a brisk ringtone. Chia, how did it go? Did you meet Lin Fan? Her mother, Chen Minfan's, low voice came from the phone. Yeah, I met with him, Chiaia said a little woodenly. He's not by your side now, is he? Is it convenient for you to talk? Chen Minfan asked. He's not here, Chiaia said. What do you think of Lin Fan? If you don't like him, you don't have to force it. Just deal with it casually. You have my support. After all, his family background is just too ordinary, Chen Minfan said. His family's situation is just so-so. Chiaia was slightly taken aback.